Repetitive hopping is a repetitive vertical jump using an eccentric-concentric muscle action of the calf muscles with extended trunk, hips, knees, and ankles. Based on the parameters changed through the repetitions, we can analyze some basic biomechanical and functional characteristics of the neuromuscular system. Enter the repetitive hopping test module from the main window by clicking on the repetitive hopping button. Make sure you have acquired the subject's body weight beforehand. As with the organization of all the MARS tests, the interface is divided into a left setup panel, a right analysis panel, a bottom measurement panel, and a central signals and results area. Before starting with the measurement, appropriate input parameters must be determined in the setup panel. These are lower extremities, where you can choose among bilateral jump, jump with the left leg, or jump with the right leg, and upper extremities, where you can choose among hands positioned on the hips, freely positioned, crossed over the chest, or positioned behind the neck. After the input parameters are selected, the stop parameters need to be defined. If a stop time is selected, the measurement will stop after the period defined in the form below. To stop the measurement after a certain number of jumps, select Number of Jumps and define how many jumps the subject needs to perform. The measurement will stop automatically after the last jump. The measurement can be stopped when the tiredness index falls below a certain value, which you can define in the form below. If the tiredness index is selected, you need to define the number of jumps for averaging and calculating the tiredness index. To start with the measurement, click on New Measurement. After launching the test module and clicking on the New Measurement button, initialization and offset takes place. During this time, the subject should not be on the force plate. If necessary, the measurement mode can be cancelled by pressing the Cancel button. Before starting with the measurements, the subject must assume an appropriate initial position, that is standing without any flexion in the knees and hips, and with eyes directed to the front. The goal of the task is to produce vertical jumps as highly and as explosively as possible. All jumps should be done by using a stretch shortening cycle of the calf muscles without any amortization in the hips or knees. Initiate the measurement by pressing Start. The subject should strive to perform all movements as quickly as possible without stopping during the task. All landings must be performed on extended legs and trunk. The measurement stops automatically after completing the task. It can also be stopped manually by pressing the Stop button in the lower panel. The measurement can be repeated by clicking on New Measurement and not saving the previous repetition. If you are satisfied with the measurement, you can save it. The central window displays the ground reaction force measured by the force plate. Data from the analysis can be viewed under the Results Table tab. Each parameter calculated has 9 values. A more thorough description of the parameters can be accessed by right-clicking on the parameter name. The options for displaying a specific set of parameters can be accessed in the Parameters View menu in the right panel. For more information on that topic, please refer to tutorial number 7.